Hey y'all, it's Emily. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. If you've been with me for a while, welcome back. I've missed you guys. I know it's been a long time since I've filmed anything. If you take a look at my YouTube channel right now, I have no videos. I literally deleted all of my old videos. If you look at my Instagram, I definitely cleaned that up as well. I really wanted to change up what I was doing. When I first started with my older videos, I was enjoying it. I really was, but it wasn't, as time went on, it just kind of wasn't bringing me a whole lot of joy to do the unboxings and the clothing and the makeup and stuff like that. That's just not really what I'm into anymore, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna change things up. I'm super excited to change things up. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy the new stuff I wanna share with you. If you don't, I'm so sorry, but this definitely is bringing me joy. So let's just get right into it. So as most of you know, if you've been around for a while, I was dealing with some pretty wicked anxiety for a little while. I've never seen a therapist or anything like that, and that's not really something I want to do. So I finally picked up like a hobby or something. I guess that's what you could call this. And it's plants. So if you couldn't tell on my little hint that I gave, I think it was my YouTube post down at the bottom where I said talk soon and I put the little plant. I'm really into the houseplants right now, and I don't see that fading anytime soon. It's been months and months at this point. My collection has grown from, I've had plants for a while, for a couple of years since we lived at the last house, but I think at that point I only had like 4, and it was just like your basics, snake plants, stuff like that. And still a lot of what I have is basics. I do a lot of my plant shopping at big box stores. I have purchased some from smaller nurseries in my area, or if I'm going to like some market and there's a plant tent, I'm gonna stop by. And I am gonna show y'all a couple of the plants that I got from one of those markets that I bought as tiny little babies because they were just cuttings that someone had that they propagated to turn into a new plant. And I'm really stoked at how big they've become. So I'm excited about that. A couple of them I've actually split myself and have multiple from that one plant that I got at that point. But yeah, since the last house, when I only had about 4, I think I'm around like 30, 35 now plants. And I've definitely got the space for it, thankfully. My husband is a little like, what do we do when we run out of room? And I'm like, we live in a jungle. That's how this works. So I kind of today wanted to do a couple different things. I have to go pick something up today. I won something off a Bidit site that I'm on in my local area. So, and a really good deal, $3 for, it's all for my husband, 3 pairs of gym shorts because he loves to go to the gym. And then 3 pairs of swim trunks, which we have a pool, so that's definitely a necessity here. So I wanna go pick those up. I'd like to go to Home Depot because I do have a $50 gift card to go to Home Depot and find a new plant or 2 or 3, I don't know yet. So we'll just have to see, and I am gonna take you along for that. But first, I think I wanna walk you through the house and kind of show you what my plants are, how many I have, pretty they are, and just kind of talk to you about them. So I'm not one to know like all the scientific real names yet. I am still very new to plant life and collecting plants and stuff like that, but I know like the basic names. So we're just gonna walk through and talk about it. So, all right. Okay guys, I thought I would start you off in the sunroom. This is where I have the majority of my plants. And so let's just get into this. In this room is where most of them are. I'm gonna kind of talk about which ones or what they are, you know. So this is my burro's tail. It is a succulent, and I found it very, very fragile. If you barely touch any of these, they fall right off. So, but I did learn that you can put them in soil and try again. So I have a couple down in some soil. I probably need to water these today. All right, let's look at, this is just a tomato plant that I'm trying to, I don't know what happened this year. I started them from seed and it's not working very well. And this is a sticky trap. This is my aluminum plant. It is a trailing plant. So it is gonna, I messed up with this plant when I first got it. If I had this in the same pot as this guy down here, and I learned, I had it with something else too, and I can't remember what. Oh, some of the pink lady turtle vine, which I will show you later. I had that all in the same plant, and they had different requirements, light requirements, watering, stuff like that. So I messed up and almost killed one completely. I was able to bring it back. The pink lady turtle vine, I did end up killing it off, and I feel really bad about that. If you hear my dogs in the background, I do apologize. I've got hardwood floors, and I can never get their toenails short enough without feeling like I'm gonna hurt them. So yes, this guy, he is coming along very, very well. And keep in mind the size of this pot, okay? It's not a very big pot. And I do have this plant just in a little nursery pot down in this as a cover pot. So that's what I like to do for some of them. Okay, let's skip right down to this guy. This is a Monstera Deliciosa, I believe is the full name. This is a brand new leaf, so I'm super stoked about that one. When I got this plant, it was in this pot. That's how little it was. Now it's been a long time, so I'm like, okay, speed up the process. But I don't think I had it in the right light requirements. And today is super wet and rainy, as you can see. So it's not, I'm not gonna be able to show you like the actual lighting that they typically get. Now this is a south facing window. There's north behind me. So yeah, this side over here is a western facing window, and it gets some light over here, but not too much. This does, so it kind of brings down into these other plants. I've been really enjoying kind of learning everything. This is a, oh my gosh, this is a oh my goodness, parlor palm, thank you. And this looks like it's brand new growth, so that excites me. I have not taken it out of its little pot, so it says it's that, but I know it's a parlor palm. This is just a little polka dot plant, which definitely needs some watering. I can feel how light the pot is, and I can see down in there that it needs to be watered, but I really like the different colors in here. I thought it was super pretty. So there's that. I've got some basil and bell pepper growing. Bringing you right over here, this guy is the purple velvet flower or plant or something. And you can see there's some new babies on there, so that's exciting. But this actually used to be much fuller. And so I split it up and I got this. So look at all that from one plant. I'm so stoked. So that is a duplicate over here. This is just kind of stuff that I use to, I've got like my moisture meter, different little tiny itty bitty shovels. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But okay, so I've got my Ghost Echeveria, I believe is the name of it, and it's just a succulent. So I don't water it very often, but when I do it very thorough. I think maybe I gave it too much last time because it is definitely retaining water. And this guy, I can't remember the name. I believe I'm wrong in saying this, but I believe it's a Tradescantia. I'm not sure. This is what I almost completely killed off when I had these two paired together, but I saved the last little bit, and look at the little root babies. I have been changing out the water every couple of days just to kind of give it more. This is just an old thing of, I don't know, salsa or something. I try to keep those. And I have it in like this white pot down here so that when the sun comes in, it kind of reflects from all angles. This is my ponytail palm. So far, I haven't seen much change from him. So I think he's really cute and fun and just adorable. So had to have him. Okay. I almost don't even want to show you this thing. This was an Erica palm that I bought from Home Depot. I can't remember what city I was in, but this thing was dead, like almost completely dead. I don't even know if it's gonna come back. So I tried to wait. I did prune it back a little bit, and then I waited a little while to do the full chop because I was nervous it was gonna shock it and completely kill it off. So I slowly pruned it. I pruned back the root system. I don't know what's going on with it, but I do see a lot of new growth on there. So I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing. And if it doesn't end up working, I don't know. Okay, excuse my table, but This is my garden crouton, however you say it. I'm sure it's not a crouton, but I just thought this was like the neatest. Oh, it's so pretty. It's got all these colors and just, oh, that's not looking hot. Anyways, I'll work on that later. Yeah, I just thought it was so pretty. And it lives right here in the middle. So it's got all this right here, this side over here. Yes, excuse that. We had a huge hailstorm. Our roof has been replaced. That's not been replaced yet. But I think that saved our windows in here because instead of it bouncing off into the windows, it just went through that, which is awesome. Then we have windows up here and windows over here. So, I mean, this is a very, very well lit room. So this is where I like to keep a lot of the plants that require a bit more light. I do have I have one more succulent kind of in my bathroom window. It gets a lot of light and it's doing really well over there. So, sorry, don't want to make you dizzy. Let's take you over here. This is called the porcelain flower. Again, I don't know the real name for this, but it's a porcelain flower. I bought this one as one plant and I was able to split it into two, and I'll show you the other one in a little bit. This is the Pink Lady Turtle Vine. It is gorgeous. Look how fun and full it is. I do try to rotate every now and again. Now this doesn't get a crazy amount of light because I know that I don't think it requires much light, but it does get some afternoon light, but it's from the windows over here. So it is south facing. It gets a little bit from up there, but not too much. So for like an hour or two, it gets some pretty direct sun, but nothing crazy. So I think it's doing okay over here. I've got nothing on this table besides what I was filming. This is my caveman. Okay, over here on the little doggy table, this is where I prep all my dog stuff. This is my snake plant, which I've had for years and years. I do have, you know, little baby leaves and stuff like that. I was able to split this into two as well, so I will show you that. This is Erin. Okay, so moving from the sunroom, we're now into my kitchen. Up here, I have a rattlesnake plant in the cutest pot that I got from Aldi. I think that's so cute. It's so cool because the leaves go up and down. I do find myself having a hard time watering it because I have to pull out the step stool every time. So I don't know if he'll move spots. He doesn't get a whole lot of light, but I feel like they say the darker the leaf is, the less light they truly need. That could be wrong, but I've just kind of been watching it. I've only had it a few weeks and I just want to see if it's doing okay in the spot. If not, I will gladly move it. In the kitchen, I do have a fake plant, but I don't know what to put there yet. And I like how this trails, and I don't think anything I could buy that trails like that would get as much light as over here. Anyways, over here, I have a snake plant, different snake plant than my husband. Oh, I just painted this, so hopefully that's not ruining it. But this is what my husband bought. How cute. And I did paint this little stand. I got a 2-pack of these stands from Target in that little section in the front that grabs me in every time. And I just painted that one because I thought it was fun. And this right here, I've got some sprouts growing. It's just on day 2, and then I'm gonna take them over and put them in the window. So let's move into the living room. I apologize, I lied. We're actually in the dining room. So on the table, this has had so much growth. Oh my gosh. And it does need to be watered. So I'll be doing that at some point today. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. This guy seems like he needs quite a bit of water. So this is the Chinese money plant. Again, don't know the scientific name, but isn't it so cute? I thought that was so fun. That was on one of my lists of like, I really want this plant. So let's go over into the corner. This is a corn plant. So I did recently repot it into this, and I watered it with the hose. So you can see the salt buildup on the outside of this pot. So I may clean that up. I don't hate the look of that, just personal preference, but I may clean that up. I do need to dust these leaves off though. This is the cutest little stand. I actually got it at like an antique store, thrift shop thing. But yeah, so that's my dining room. All right, moving into my living room. This is my Georgia girl. She will be 15 this month, so get it, girl. Okay, over here, we've got a couple little plants with a humidifier because I believe these need more humidity. This guy, when I first got him, I believe it's called the Snow Princess or Snow Queen Pothos. It was literally like 3 leaves. That was all there was. And it has grown into this beautiful, beautiful plant. You can see new growth here, little tiny leaves popping up on the sides over here. It's just, this plant brings me so much joy. So I have this guy right here as well as my arrowhead plant grouped together because I think they both need humidity. So that's what I'm doing there. I think this guy's really cool. I haven't seen much change with him. Like, we've got a couple of leaves that are coming in and kind of doing their thing. But, so, yeah, I guess I have, because those weren't there when I first got them. I see another one right here. So, yeah, I think those are so pretty, but this probably needs to come off soon. Yeah. Over here, we have a cat palm, and I have not touched it since I bought it. I did top off the soil because I know that the aerial roots on the top were, like, exposed. So I just grabbed some cactus soil, some palm soil, and I threw it on the top. No, sir, Aaron. But yeah, so I literally haven't touched it. I do see some stuff that probably needs to come off, so I'll do that at some point. But yeah, that's on this side. And then bringing it over here, we have my African violet and an African violet terracotta pot. So there is water down in there. This is the same, I got the same, oh my goodness. I got this stand at the same place that I got the other stand in the dining room. So cute. This is my tree philodendron. Yes, he is in just his basic nursery pot, but I don't mind that right now. I may eventually put him in something else, but he's doing really well in this one. I do see that I need to pull some stuff out of it, so I'm actually going to do that. But, yeah, this is kind of just what I do every now and again. I walk around and I just pick things out. So, this guy. This is my prayer plant. You can see new growth right here, a bunch of new growths popping up everywhere. So this just excites the crap out of me. I think he's so cute. And if you look, his pot says "Leave me alone." Same place from Aldi. I think they were like $4.99. So cute. So let me take you to the foyer. Okay, so my foyer doesn't get much light, so clearly because my flashlight just came on. But this is the other part of the porcelain plant that I got from the same plant. I thought that was super cool. So that's the other one. And then this is Dieffenbachia, which something cane. You can see there's some tips that need to come off. Maybe some leaves that need to be pruned off. I do rotate him. He's been with me for years, so I may actually move him into another spot if I see he's not doing too well over here. But and I think, yeah, he needs some water as well. So I think he's so pretty though. Okay, over here on this side, we've got the other part of our snake plant. So let me turn off this flashlight. Okay, we've got the other part of our snake plant, which this one is from Aldi, rooting for you, the pot is. But yeah, this was the other one that was over in the sunroom. I just kind of split them, and you can see there's new growth down in there. So super stoked about that. Literally every single morning, I open up this door so that these get a little bit more light, because there isn't a whole lot from this side. So I feel like it kind of just bathes this side of the room with a little more natural light. So let's go to the bedroom. Okay, y'all. I recently redid some of this bedroom. I got a new comforter set. Yes, I did get it on Amazon, and I am trying my best not to do a whole lot of Amazon shopping. I still go there, obviously, but I try to shop out a little bit more if I have the time. But because I don't want all these stores closing down, you know, because everybody keeps flocking to Amazon. But get this picture here, I got it from Big Lots. My friend and I went shopping together, and she was like, girl, you should go to Big Lots. And I thought, okay, I don't think I'm going to find anything I like there. $30, and look how cute it is. I used to have a sign that was actually pretty long up here, and it said "Truly, Madly, Deeply," and I had it for a while. It was really cute, but it just wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I have painted the mirrors gold, as well as the lamps. My big mirror here, I did gold as well. All of the handles on all of the dressers and nightstands, I did gold. So let's actually start talking about plants again. Right over here, let me put you back on a regular setting. This is the spider plant. Now, I don't think he's doing too hot in this room. I've had to prune back almost every single week, some form of new death is what I would call it. But yeah, I don't think he's doing too hot in here, even though I do see some little baby sprigs popping up. So maybe he's doing okay, but some of these I just don't like. I just don't like it in here. So I do think he may need a little bit of water, but these are supposed to be like the easiest plants. And for some reason, this has been my most difficult. Anyways, moving on. Up here, we have, oh my God, what is your name? I can't remember his name. I don't know. I will have to put it on the screen, but he's gorgeous, right? Look how fun and pretty and just beautiful. This is also my corn plant. I've had you for a long time, probably like 4 years now. In this bedroom, we do get a little bit more natural light in the afternoon. So I do have the blinds open so that they get some. But recently, I threw up this guy. I believe he's called a lemon lime pothos. So he is the same pothos as my snow princess out there. But I just thought this was so pretty. And he is getting quite a bit of light from outside. So, yeah. But I absolutely love it. And last but not least, we have one in my bathroom. Okay, y'all, let's go into my bathroom. These are fake. Eventually, I would like to get real for in here, but this is just tough. I don't know how I would put, I don't know. I'll turn off the lights and show you the natural light we get in here. So that guy does really, really well, this window. I do have one in the toilet room as well as one in my closet over there, but let's turn all this back on so you can see everything. This guy is fake as well as that guy over there, but I did recently change the color of my cabinets. They actually used to be like a really soft turquoise color, and I did not love that. So I tried to find what would match the little tiles as best as possible, and I absolutely love it. So this is my string of pearls. Oh my gosh, she's stunning. I did pay way too much for it. I'm not gonna call out the plant shop because I may still shop with them because they do have some rare-ish stuff compared to the big box stores. But I love this guy. He gets so much light, and for a succulent, I feel like I have to water him quite often because he is getting so much direct sunlight. I have yet to see any decline because of how much light he's getting, but I'll just keep a close eye. I completely forgot to show you this guy. He is not doing too hot, okay? I totally can see that. He's got quite a bit of brown. I haven't been able to pluck these off yet because he would be like nothing. But I have gotten, this is new growth. This is definitely new. This guy is new, but like some of these just need to go. Anyways, this is the bird's nest fern, and I absolutely love him. I think he's gorgeous. He's bright, he's vibrant. I think he's getting enough light in here because he used to be, where did he used to be? I can't remember. Somewhere in the house, that is where I saw a lot of the decline. Once I moved him in here, that's when I started getting all this new growth. So I think he likes it in here. I'm gonna keep him in here. And this is actually a pot that my mother gave me because she wasn't using it. So I'm gonna use it. So it's currently raining out here, but I did wanna show y'all, I got a new roof. It actually used to be like a reddish color. And I went with what's called teak. So it's got a bit more like grays, tans, browns. It's so rich and fun. But you can see my gazebo is not doing too hot. So we do need to get a new cover for that. New gutters are going on, I believe, Saturday. And they are just gonna be like the color of the trim around like that window there. So I'm excited to see that. But okay, y'all. So I am gonna stop and get some chicken salad chick because it's like 1:30 in the afternoon and I have not eaten anything but my shake this morning, so I'm hungry. We are here, and to be quite honest, I forgot how awkward it is to film out in public because I feel like people give me these looks like, what are you doing? Okay, y'all, so this is probably my favorite Home Depot to go to, and I think I already found the one I want to take home. So I just feel like they have the best selection out of all of the out of all of the Home Depots that I've been to. Look how gorgeous this is. I don't even know the name, but it's gorgeous. What is this? An alocasia? $14.98. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's so pretty. Look, I don't have anything like this. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward to film out in public. Anyways, I wonder which one I want to take home. All right, let's keep looking. Okay, so this is an Amazonian elephant ear. So I want to keep looking. I absolutely love the ZZ plant, but I kind of want a raven one. Honestly, I wouldn't mind, you know, a green one as well, but I really do like the raven. I think it's absolutely stunning. If they have any here, I will show you, but I don't see any. So I see some smaller ones. I definitely don't want to start off with one this big, mainly because I want to see how the dogs are going to react to it. So that's what I like to do. I mean, I do bring in big plants, but I just want to make sure they're not going to mess with it, you know? The tree philodendron so far has been the only one that has freaked me out, but they haven't really messed with it. So, all right, I believe I see some peperomia over here, so I want to go over here and look. Just give me a second. Okay, so I was correct. This is peperomia, but like this one is not doing too hot. He's like really floppy in his pot. I don't know. This one looks nice and full. Look how full this thing is. All right. Definitely needs some attention. Probably should pick up a little bit more. I see a raven ZZ. Okay. All right. What is this? Oh, they didn't take the stuff out of it. So that's one thing I immediately notice is this is already work because they didn't take this down here. I've learned that if they leave this in there, this paper stuff around the root ball, you can look at it and go, oh, it's in the right size pot, but then all of a sudden it's like not growing and it's starting to die off on you, and then it's like, why is it dying? And then it's because they never took that off, so it's getting root rot and root bound. So actually, is this a raven? Because it's starting to look more green. I see some like purple-ish, I don't know. Okay, y'all, so this is what I picked up today. This is like it looks to me like a variegated, I guess that's what the word is, a ZZ plant with some raven. I'm getting this because I'm having a fungus gnat problem, and I believe that will help me. An alocasia, what did I say it was? Oh my gosh, something elephant ear. And then this guy. So in total, I spent like $66, but I had the $50 gift card, so I really only spent $16. And then I saw this guy and thought he was super pretty. So, what is your name? I don't really trust these cards if I'm being Aglaonema. I don't trust the cards. I have an app that I scan everything. Look at all the dog hair. Oh my gosh. That I scan everything. That way I can learn, and then I hop on YouTube and I learn about them. So maybe, just maybe, one day I can be the channel that teaches them for, you know, for someone else. So covered in soil. Okay, so before I head out, I actually want to go by Goodwill, and I want to take a look at some of their stuff for plants. So I'm going to bring you with me, and we're just going to go take a peek. Okay, y'all, so I see this basket, and I think it's pretty cool, and it's already lined with something. Now, it does look a little dirty, but it's like $1.09, so I'm sure I can go home, try and clean it, and maybe paint it. I don't know yet. Let's just put it in here for now. So this is $2.09, and this would be a pretty cool thing to set plants on, right? I kind of like this one. I think I see something else too, so I kind of like the little designs on this. And yes, I put another basket in here, but I'm not sure about this one either. So it's a bit darker. It's pretty deep. I don't know if I have too many plants that would work well in there. I might be able to lift it up with something, but I thought this was neat. Okay, now that that's in there, let me turn off this TV, and then I'm gonna show you what I got from Goodwill. Look at all these baskets. Ah! Okay, so let's go over them. This one was $1.09, okay? It's got the little liner in here. I don't know if I have anything that'll fit, but I'm sure at some point I will. So I picked up this guy. This one was $1.69. I thought it was cute. Put, I don't know, something in there like a water dish or something so that it's hidden, but you can, you know, have something. This was $1.39, by the way. Pretty deep, so I could bottom water in this or put it in there as like something that won't get the basket all disgusting. I think this will also fit in here. So this is another basket. He charged me $1.09 for this. All the ones that don't have prices, he just charged me $1.09. Yay! Now this one's really structured. So what I like about this one is you could set it like down on a table and then rise your plant and it would be kind of cute. I don't know, we'll have to see. I thought this one was adorable. And again, it's very structured. We could do the same thing. $1.09. All in all at Goodwill today, I spent $20. Literally $20. Do you see what I got? Thought this was a cute little basket. And not all of these have to be plant related. I am thinking they're all gonna be plant related. But yeah, I'm just gonna give them a nice little spritz and spray and call it a day. Okay, so then I got two bigger baskets. I should not have, okay. This one looks a little rough at the bottom. So I'm gonna do a good job at cleaning that. I don't know if the way it looks will go away, but I'm definitely gonna like soak it in something. And then this was the other one I got. So this one right here was $1.09 and it has the little liner. Now this one has a plastic little dish as well as a little plastic liner in there. And this was $3.09, but it's definitely a bit sturdier than this one. It's a heavier weight. I thought it was really pretty. And honestly, what I was thinking was my tree philodendron. Now I didn't measure, but I know that's a 10-inch nursery pot that it's in. I'm thinking this one might fit. So I don't know, maybe this one will too, I don't know. But I thought that would be really cute. It would bring some of the raw texture into the living room, like what I'm doing on the wall and stuff. Okay, so moving on from the baskets, let's look at all the other stuff that I got. Cute little dishes. So this was $2.09. You can see how cute the little flower design and everything is. $2.09, guys. Give this bad boy a wash, put a plant on it. Now this is like a tiny little dish, but it's essentially just like one of those little corks, like a water dish for your plant. So thought that was cute. Two of these were $1.39 a piece. Nice, decent size. You can fit really any kind of plant or size plant on it. See the size difference between these two? But, and then this was a pack of 5, I believe. Yeah, for $3.09. Cute. Okay, and I think I showed you this because I put it in a couple other baskets, but this was the last one. This was $1.39. And like I said, you can bottom water in it or just put a plant in it. So I'm stoked. Stoked. So I don't know if I got into much detail, sorry, it's loud, about these. So I am having a bit of a fungus gnat issue. I think it was because I used the wrong soil when it came to my seedlings for my tomatoes. So it stayed really, really moist in there. It wasn't really wicking. So I think that kind of created the problem. So I've learned to help eliminate the problem. I've got sticky traps to kind of help get the ones that are flying around, but that's not really going to help the ones that are still producing more. So I can do something like putting rocks on top of the soil. That way the gnats don't have an easy time finding the soil to lay their eggs and, you know, build a home there. So that'll deter them from doing that. And then eventually they'll all die off. So, yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna have to work on these a little bit because I do see, so like with this guy here, we've got the little paper, little netting that stays around the plant that they just threw in there and then threw some soil on it as well. So I don't see anything on here. Like I think the leaves are fine. I don't see any like bugs or anything. So that makes me happy. But yeah, it's definitely easier to see at the house, but I don't want any bugs. So yeah, I think we're good there. That's the Raven ZZ, but clearly not all Raven. It's easy, but I kind of liked the textures of it. This guy right here, what are you? An aglaonema. Look how gorgeous. I thought these leaves were absolutely stunning. Tell me that's not so pretty. And I do see a new leaf going to unfurl right there. And I just can't wait to see how this thing thrives. Now I am gonna do a little bit more research as to where these need to go in the house. And then last but not least, I got this one, which is the alocasia, but I did something elephant ear. I keep forgetting what the first, I know it started with an A, but I can't remember. But I'm super stoked about this one too. I think it's so pretty. And I do know that this is, I know it doesn't look like it, well, it kind of does, but you can pop this off down here. And it's got little holes. So we're good in that department. I know because a lot of plants come in these pots, like the exact look of these pots. So I don't love these pots, but it's something for them to sit in until I find the right thing for them to go in my house. So, oh my goodness, that won't click back in. But anyways, that is my haul for the day. I don't know if I want to show, I think I'll show y'all where I end up placing these, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, y'all, so I think to finish off the day, I'm just gonna show you where I put everything. This is the red aglaonema. I just put it over here because I think it's cute with this little section that's got all the light greens and pinks over here. It may end up moving, but I'm not exactly sure. The Amazonian elephant ear, I decided to put on my foyer table in this cute little basket. It's still in its nursery pot just down in there. I thought it was super cute. So for now, that's where it's gonna live. I do have the front door open at the moment. And then the Dieffenbachia, I believe it's called a dumb cane, is actually in my bathtub right now getting water draining. Yeah, so let's go look at the other one. So here is the Dieffenbachia dumb cane sitting in the bathtub. I really like what I call the little butt crack spot in the seat, because when I'm done, the drainage hole just goes bloop right through there, right into the drain. So no issue at all. And last but not least, I did kind of rearrange my sink area. I'm gonna fix up the cord that's under there for my little screen right there. This is the ZZ plant, the Raven ZZ plant, and I think it's gonna do really well right here. I don't know, we'll have to see. But for now, that's where it is. I feel like it's gonna get a little bit of light in here naturally, but not too much light. So if I see that it starts to decline, I will move it. But I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so glad that I'm back filming with y'all. So I'll talk with you very soon. Bye.